The Great Office Chair. Heist Mark had always been a model employee, mostly. He showed up on time, finished his work, and only took slightly longer than necessary coffee breaks. But he had one true nemesis in the office: his chair. It squeaked like an old door hinge, wobbled like a drunk flamingo, and had a backrest so loose that it once nearly catapulted him into the intern's desk. One morning, as he watched Greg from accounting roll into work on what appeared to be the Cadillac of office chairs, smooth, silent, with armrests that didn't threaten to amputate fingers, Mark knew what he had to do. He was going to steal Greg's chair. Phase 1. Surveillance. Mark spent 2 days studying Greg's habits. Greg took his lunch at precisely 12:15 p.m. and never returned before 1 p.m. He was also a talker, often stopping for long conversations about his weekend golf game. Perfect. Phase 2. The heist. At exactly 12:16 p.m., Mark sprang into action. He strolled casually to Greg's desk, glanced around to ensure no one was watching, and then, like a highly untrained ninja, he rolled Greg's chair over to his own cubicle. Feeling victorious, Mark sat down and spun around. No squeaks, no wobbles, just pure ergonomic bliss. But just as he was about to lean back and revel in his success, a voice came from behind. "Nice chair." Mark turned slowly. It was Linda from HR, arms crossed, eyebrow raised. He panicked. Yeah, got it from the supply closet?" Linda smirked. "Really? Because I just saw Greg looking for his lucky chair and nearly crying." Mark's stomach dropped. Greg was oddly attached to that chair. He once claimed it was the only thing keeping his back from permanently resembling a question mark. Linda leaned in. "Fix this before I have to file an incident report titled, 'The Office Chair Bandit.'" Phase 3. The cover-up. With no other choice, Mark had to get the chair back. But by now, Greg was hovering near his desk like a lost puppy. Mark needed a diversion. Thinking quickly, he grabbed a random file and shouted, "Greg! I think someone left free donuts in the break room." Greg's eyes lit up. "Donuts?" Before Greg could ask any follow-ups, he dashed off. Seizing his moment, Mark rolled the chair back to Greg's desk at lightning speed. He sprinted back to his cubicle just as Greg returned, empty-handed and confused. Greg stared at his chair. Weird. I swear it was missing. Mark, still catching his breath, shrugged. Chairs are weird like that? Linda, now sipping her coffee nearby, simply muttered, "Unbelievable." And thus, the great office chair heist ended. Mark learned a valuable lesson that day. If you're going to steal office furniture, at least come up with a better excuse than the supply closet. Or, just suffer in silence like everyone else.